What's going on for the lower 48 with general weather in the outlook? Well, it's like this, folks. We have severe weather and heavy rain threats. It's going to be possible today across the central U.S. and the Ohio Valley to the mid-Atlantic by tomorrow. Also, heavy to excessive rainfall is likely for parts of the west central Gulf Coast into the lower Mississippi Valley, beginning later today, maybe midnight, right on into Thursday. We have this chance of excessive rain and much above normal temperatures. It's going to continue from California to the northern plains. That and more is coming up on. Now we have, of course, the GFS map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits, the latest run that's going on. We're going to turn it on and let it roll a little bit, if it will go here. I don't know why it's not going. Here we go. All right. Now, severe weather and heavy rain is going to again be a threat today across parts of the central U.S. as this stubborn upper level low is just parked over the desert southwest. It begins to finally shift eastward by tomorrow. Now, there's a risk for severe thunderstorms and excessive rainfall and flash flooding, respectively, today across parts of the southern high plains and the middle to upper Mississippi Valley. Now, a northern stream system crossing the Great Lakes tomorrow should shift the severe weather threat into parts of the lower Ohio Valley and the mid-Atlantic, with locally heavy rainfall. The big story, however, though, of course, is regarding a broad area of low pressure in the western Gulf of Mexico, bringing a swath of tropical moisture into parts of the western Gulf Coast states. Heavy rainfall is likely beginning at some point today through tomorrow across parts of eastern Texas and the lower Mississippi Valley. Now, parts of southeast Texas, including the Houston metro area, within a moderate risk for flash flooding. Okay, heavy rains also, and this should shift north and eastward by Thursday, as well as beyond that time. We're going to get rain all the way across into North Carolina, as you can see. Now, well above North Carolina, well above normal temperatures, I should say. Well, 10 to 20 degrees above normal temperatures. They're going to persist today and tomorrow across parts of California, the northwest and northern plains, with daytime highs in the mid-80s to near 90 degrees as expected. Temperatures well into the 90s are forecast across the Central Valley of California. Now, over in the east, the Canadian source high pressure that's brought the cool and dry conditions will move off the mid-Atlantic coast today, with more summer-like weather returning by tomorrow. And for the southern Rockies to the southern plains, you should be near to below normal underneath an upper level trough. Now, when we switch over and check out severe weather for today, this is the categorical outlook, as you can see, where we have the marginal risk, the slight risk, and just a risk of thunderstorms. But where should the most strong to severe storms be? Well, they're possible this afternoon and evening from the middle to upper Mississippi Valley. Strong to severe thunderstorms are also possible across portions of eastern New Mexico into far western Texas. Now, it's looking like, for the most part, damaging wind and hail will be the main threats. So far as tornadoes, it's at a 2% chance. Boy, New Mexico really had the bad weather yesterday. You can see the 2% down in Texas and New Mexico. 2% chance of tornadoes just about for the entire state of Minnesota, some of Wisconsin, Iowa, portions of western Illinois. We've got parts of Missouri and just a little bit of Kansas. This is the wind outlook, but folks, I'm telling you, the wind and the hail outlook are identical. Maps look the very same, with 15% chance of wind and hail from Minnesota, Wisconsin, western Illinois, a large portion of Iowa, also Missouri, and some of Kansas, and of course the lower section of New Mexico and parts of Texas, with a 5% over in Georgia and South Carolina and northern Florida and all the rest of the states, as you can see in brown. Once again, this is the wind map, but the wind and the hail map is identical. If you live in any of these areas later this afternoon into tonight, this is where you could have winds pick up with severe thunderstorms, maybe a tornado or two. We saw it's at 2% in some places. So please be aware of what's going on around you, and if something does pop up, make sure you have a plan, a safe place, and go to it. And that's a check of your weather in general today. Thank you so much for watching, sharing, and everything you do for me. I love you guys so much, and I just thank you for everything you do for me. May you have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Peace, love, and kindness to each of you.